morning, good morning, good morning. Hey there, YouTubers. Thanks for tuning back into another video. I've been away for quite some time, but we're getting ramped back up, trying to make this a normal thing again. And I've been working on a new business adventure I want to share with you. So without any further ado, let's roll this intro and get this party started.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings.
So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I've been away. I've been doing all kinds of things. Most recently, I decided to start a new business adventure. I now have a trucking business, a HotShot business, and I'm transporting automobiles. So I thought, what better way than to show you guys where I've been, what I've been doing, than to take you on a ride today. So we're headed here in just a few minutes to go pick up some cars. I've already got my pre-trip done, got everything mapped out, and we're hopefully going to have a really good day. So with that being said, I'm going to pick you up along the way, kind of give you some backstory as to how all this worked, what I went through, how I got legal. I wasn't always legal, and kind of part of the journey, part of the process. And then from there, I'll show you kind of what the day in and day out looks like. If you guys are interested in seeing this kind of content, feel free to leave me a comment. There's still some hot rod Hondas floating around. When time allows, they will be back on the channel. Like I said, hopefully we're going to get back into a routine, make this a normal thing, and then enjoy some of this YouTube ad revenue. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hit the road. So guys, I'm using a telephone here. I hope you guys can hear me well. Whenever I do the editing, if it's not very good audio, I'll adjust it. But so the way this started out, roughly a year ago, June of 2023, I left my full-time job at an IT company. I jumped into this feet first, and during that, prior year and a half, I had a used car lot. It's located here in North Carolina. It was separate from the one that my family has, and I thought that's what I wanted to do. Long story short, it ended up being a little much to manage, and I was already hauling cars for my family, and I really liked the way that the whole HotShot business worked. All my life I've been running here, running there, picking up stuff on Marketplace, typically with a one-car trailer and like a pickup. And it was just the thrill of the hunt. It was really fun to just pick up, go, try to find something at a bargain. That way I could fix it, hot rod it, resell it. You guys saw some of the cars here on the channel, but that kind of escalated into working for my family's dealership, picking up cars that we were buying to resell. And then as I had my car lot, it consumed a lot of my time. So fast forward, back, like I said, to June of 2023, and I decided that I wanted to go full force into like HotShot. I don't haul freight. I've only hauled automobiles. I only plan to haul automobiles, but now it's a full-blown thing. It's full-time for me. So with that being the case, I started out doing it with a 3-car trailer. December 2022, I bought a F350, which was going to be my primary work vehicle. Once I did that, it was on like Donkey Kong. I started with a 2-car trailer, then the 3-car trailer, and now we've escalated to a 5-car trailer. The name of the game is efficiency. If you're making multiple trips to the same spot, for one, it's not fun. 2, it burns more fuel. You're spending more time, and then you're not being able to capitalize on a lot of the time that you do have to make the most amount of money that you do have. So like I said, now we're running 5-car trailer. I went to school towards the end of 2023 to get my CDLs. Here in North Carolina, all over the United States, it's a pretty lengthy process. There's a giant amount of online courses that you've got to do. I think it's something like 60 hours. Once you do that, there's an in-person part. A lot of places offer this at like community colleges, but I enrolled at a local place called TransTech. It was the most efficient way for me to do it and be able to continue to work. So once everything kind of materialized and I was able to get my CDL license, I had already been working on getting my own trucking authority because I had a little slip up, and I was pulled over on the highway, got inspected, and realized just how illegal I was even, hauling my own stuff. And because of that, I quickly got legal. So as you guys saw in the beginning clips of this, electronic logs are a thing. If you don't really have some strategy behind it and you don't plan your trip, it'll screw you. A couple nights I've gotten really close to my shift limit, and I don't like sleeping on the side of the road. I'm not going to sleep on the side of the road, so that makes you have to go back and do a lot of pre-planning, rethinking the whole process and making sure that you're efficient again. So with that being the case, everything's hunky-dory. SethChurchVid is now a trucking entity with the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Association, and then we're for hire. So if you need a car transported, if you're moving from state to state and you don't feel like driving it, or you've bought something that maybe just isn't something you want to go pick up and drive home yourself, give me a call. Hit me up here. We'll gladly help you out. But this morning, the first thing we're doing, we're gonna have to turn this down so I'm not interrupted. The first thing we're doing is going to pick up a car that's going to a dealer, and then we're going to leave there, head down to Charlotte, pick up a hot rod Honda, take it to one of our friends, and we're going to pick up a couple more dealer cars along the way, and then just kind of make a big circle. So like I said before, I'll pick up the phone, I'll record some clips whenever we kind of get to each interval, and we'll just go from there. We'll have a good old time, and no whammies. So stick along for the ride, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. So before we can do too much, we need to feed the beast here, give our horse some grain this morning, get some fuel, and then continue on our way. But guys, I know there's been a big break in the channel. I hope a lot of you guys stuck around. My statistics indicate that you have. I've uploaded a few shorts. I've been alluding to making this a normal, routine again, but there's been a lot going on. So I'll cover in a separate video how I set up my trucking authority, how to do it. If you are interested in doing it, I'll give you one tidbit of advice. The best thing to do is research. Once you do research and you're better educated about the process, it's a lot smoother. I tried to do as much research as I possibly could, and it helped along the way, but don't hesitate to ask people questions. Just make sure that the information that you're getting or that they are providing is coming from a reputable source. The last thing you want to do is follow some bad advice and then be further down in the weeds before you can actually get on track and be a successful process. But we're going to go pick up some fuel and just keep on trucking.
enjoy it, the study said. So the cows you drove by were laughing at you.
Scan the QR code and let us know your thoughts. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a little fit check. For a pleasure here alongside Joshua Perry.
Alright guys, so number 1 is on the trailer and we're headed to go get number 2. So we've made it to our second stop. We're waiting on the customer to get here. Found us a big parking lot, and we'll load up here shortly after we do a pre-inspection of the car, take some photos, and we'll be on our way to get number 3 and number 4.
Hey!
Boy, this thing is low. I had to use blocks of wood to get it up my low ramps. All right, let's get it strapped down. All right, guys, so 2 down, 2 more to go. Moving right along on schedule. All right, guys, that makes 4. Let's go do deliveries. Made a pit stop, get some hot dogs. We're going to take another pit stop, like a detour, and we're going to go look at another car trailer. One I found on Marketplace. You know, I'm a sucker for a good deal, but it's not too far out of the way. And since we're already in the little vicinity that it is, might as well go ahead and make our trip count. So I'm going to wolf down some hot dogs here, run do that real quick, and then we'll be back on track. So we're going from North Carolina to Virginia to drop off our first car, and then we'll come back into North Carolina and drop off our next one. So I'll pick you up in just a few minutes, but hopefully this video is not like 60 minutes long, but sure is an all-day event for me. Oh well. All right, so we gotta wiggle our way out of here. And I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to get jalapenos on hot dogs, but woo-wee. Let's do it to it. All right, guys, I ran and looked at the trailer real quick. We're back on schedule. It's not exactly what I'm after, so we'll get back on the right route here. I'm in the wrong lane, and then we'll carry on. So, like I said, we're going to Virginia. I think we're an hour and 15 minutes ish away. We're going to drop a car, and then we're going to come back to North Carolina, drop the other 3 cars, and we'll wrap this up. So let's see what the first customer thinks about his purchase, and we'll go from there. Almost made it, but boy, there was some curvy roads, real narrow. I gotta do a better job at looking at the aerial map, but we'll be here in a few minutes, drop this puppy off, and then head back to North Carolina. Well, looks like we're unloading on the road, and we're just gonna have to be quick about it. Yep. Welcome home, little buddy. It did not want to start. It's probably going to need a battery, but it's a little bit colder up here than it was wherever I picked it up. And I lost my jump box. So I guess we got lucky. But let's go ahead and move the Ford down in case there's any really low bridges on the way home. And then get back on the road. boys, that does it for our little trip to Virginia. Let's go back to North Carolina. I did not think I was gonna have to back out of there, but so be it. Good thing there's a rescue squad with a big parking lot. But on the road again. What the man? Good thing we don't weigh a lot. Goodness. We might be in Mayberry. Well, I think we're in Mount Airy, but you know. Cut it a little close, but we're gonna get some fuel. We're almost there. We made it to Boone, boys. That's a wrap, Jack. We're here to drop off the last 3. I'm almost out of hours on my shift for the day. So, nothing else to it. Guys, thanks for watching, especially if you stuck around this long. Hopefully this is a routine thing. It's a whole day long thing, and we'll catch you in the next one. See y'all.